Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my dear brothers and sisters. Imagine for a moment that the very people who hurt you, doubted your strength, and left you in your lowest moments will one day watch your rise. It's almost poetic justice, isn't it? Like a movie plot twist that even the best scriptwriters wouldn't dare to write. But this isn't fiction. This is the reality promised to the chosen ones by Allah Himself. Sometimes life feels like it's playing tricks on us. You pour your heart out, you struggle silently, and yet it seems like no one cares. The ones you trusted the most are the ones who caused the deepest wounds. You feel forgotten, isolated, like you're stuck in a never-ending chapter of pain and disappointment. But here's the catch. Allah is the best of planners. While people treat your struggles like a low-budget reality show, Allah has already written the climax, and trust me, it's going to be epic. You see, the chosen ones aren't the perfect or the flawless. They are the ones who keep going when everything inside tells them to stop. They are the ones who hold on to faith, even when the night seems the darkest. And you, my dear brother or sister, if you're listening to this, you are one of them. The rise you're waiting for is closer than you think. So stay with me until the end of this video, because I will make a dua for all of us. A dua for strength, for patience, and for that moment when those who hurt us will witness the glory Allah has planned for us. And hey, if life has taught you anything, it's this. The best revenge is the glow up. And Allah's glow ups? Unmatched. Ready? Let's dive in. Sometimes, the deepest wounds come from the people closest to us. The ones we trusted, loved, and believed in. When they hurt us, it feels like the world has turned its back, leaving us in the dark, questioning our worth and faith. But know this. Every pain you've endured is not a dead end. It's a secret pathway to your rise. Remember the story of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam? Betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into the depths of a well, and sold into slavery, yet his patience and trust in Allah transformed his darkest moments into a legacy of honor and leadership. Your story isn't so different. The trials you face, the tears you hide, and the loneliness you feel are all shaping a future filled with triumph. Pain is a test, but it is also a preparation. The chosen ones are not those who escape hardship, but those who rise because of it. They turn their scars into strength, their heartbreak into hope, and their struggles into stepping stones. When you feel broken, remember, Allah is molding you for something greater. Sometimes, the seed has to crack before the flower can bloom. So hold on tight, stay patient, and never forget that the same hands that cause pain can also raise you higher than you ever imagined. The rise is coming, and it will be witnessed by those who once doubted you. Keep watching. The journey to your rise has only just begun. There's something powerful about pain, especially the kind of pain that comes from people you trusted the most. When those closest to you hurt you, it feels like the ground beneath your feet cracks open and swallows you whole. You wonder, why me? Why now? Did I deserve this? But here's a secret the world often forgets. Pain is not just a punishment or a setback. It's a powerful catalyst for growth. A divine tool that Allah uses to prepare the chosen ones for something greater. Think about the prophets we admire. Their stories are filled with betrayal, hardship, and loneliness. Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam was betrayed by his brothers, thrown into a well, and sold as a slave. Yet, through patience and trust in Allah, he rose to a position of great honor and power. Prophet Ayub alayhi salam faced unimaginable suffering, but remained steadfast. Their trials didn't break them, they refined them. This is the pattern of the chosen ones. They don't avoid hardship. They embrace it as part of their journey to greatness. Pain strips away the superficial and reveals what's inside. It forces you to confront your weaknesses and turn to Allah with sincerity. It humbles the arrogant and strengthens the humble. When those who hurt you see your rise, they won't just witness your success. They'll see the transformation of your heart and soul. And that is the real victory. You might be thinking, it's easy to say all this, but how do I get there? How do I turn my pain into power? The answer lies in patience, sabr, trust, tawakkul, and forgiveness. Patience isn't just waiting. It's active endurance, continuing to believe in Allah's plan even when the night is long and dark. Trust means knowing that Allah's timing is perfect, even if you don't understand it now. Forgiveness frees your heart from bitterness, allowing your spirit to soar free. Remember, your rise is not just for you. It's a sign for everyone around you, especially those who doubted or hurt you. They will witness the mercy of Allah manifest in your life and realize that true strength comes from faith, resilience, and reliance on the most merciful. So hold tight. Keep praying. Keep striving. Your rise is closer than you think. And when it comes, it will shine brighter than any wound ever did. There's a wisdom in hardship that many overlook because it's hidden beneath layers of pain and confusion. When you're hurting because of someone else, when betrayal, disappointment, or injustice have knocked the wind out of your soul, it's natural to want to retreat, to question everything, even your own faith. But the truth is, these very trials are the soil from which your rise will grow. Allah never wastes hardship. He plants it carefully, watering your soul with patience and faith, preparing you for a bloom more beautiful than you can imagine. The chosen ones are not those who live without trials. They are those who let trials shape them, renew them, and uplift them. The Quran reminds us again and again about the value of patience, about trusting Allah's wisdom when life seems unfair. When Prophet Muhammad faced mockery, loss, and exile, he remained steadfast. His rise wasn't just personal glory. It was the foundation for a movement that transformed humanity. Your pain, too, is a foundation. It's the furnace that melts away what's weak and leaves behind a stronger version of you. It's the canvas upon which Allah will paint a masterpiece of mercy, strength, and dignity. And the very people who caused you pain, those who doubted your potential, belittled your efforts, or betrayed your trust, they will be the audience to your success. Their silence will be your loudest victory. But how do you get from pain to rise? The answer is in your heart. It's in choosing to forgive, even when it feels impossible. It's in choosing hope when despair threatens to consume you. It's in choosing to keep your connection to Allah alive through prayer, remembrance, and trust. These choices don't erase the hurt overnight, but they transform your pain into purpose. And here's a secret. Allah's timing is always perfect. Sometimes you feel stuck in the dark, but the dawn is closer than you think. You might be waiting for your breakthrough, your moment to shine. Know that it's coming. And when it does, the ones who hurt you will not just see your success. They will witness the power of a soul that refused to be broken. So hold on, chosen one. Your rise is on its way. Keep fighting, stay patient, and prepare for the moment when your story will inspire others to believe in the mercy and justice of Allah. Your time to shine is coming, bigger, brighter, and more beautiful than you ever imagined. The journey from pain to triumph is rarely easy, but it is always purposeful. When those who hurt you watch your rise, it's not just a moment of personal victory. It's a testament to the power of faith and resilience, granted by Allah. Many of us get stuck, wishing for immediate justice or recognition, but Allah's timing is wiser than ours. He knows when to reveal, when to conceal, and when to raise His chosen servants in ways no one can anticipate. Take heart in knowing that your struggle has a divine purpose. Each tear you shed, every silent prayer in the darkness, every moment you resisted despair, these are not wasted. They are the foundations being laid for a rise that will outshine every doubt cast upon you. The ones who hurt you will witness that rise, not to gloat or for revenge, but as a reminder of Allah's justice and mercy. This rise is not about boasting or showing off. It is about fulfilling the promise Allah made to the patient and sincere. It's about becoming the best version of yourself, one shaped by struggle but defined by grace. Your rise will be a light that guides others who are lost in their own darkness. Remember, forgiveness is a powerful key. It frees your heart from the chains of bitterness and opens the door for true healing. It does not mean forgetting the wrongs done to you, but choosing to let go of the weight they place on your soul. When you forgive, you reclaim your peace, and that peace will shine in your eyes. And never underestimate the power of dua, your direct line to Allah. Keep asking Him to strengthen you, to protect you, and to raise you in ways that benefit you both in this life and the hereafter. No one can help you like Allah, and no victory is sweeter than the one granted by Him. So if you're feeling broken today, remember this: the night is darkest just before the dawn. Your dawn is coming. The ones who hurt you will witness your rise, not because of your own power, but because Allah chose to elevate you. Hold fast to that hope, keep your faith strong, and prepare to rise higher than ever before. When life feels heavy, and the wounds inflicted by others cut deeper than words can express, it's natural to question everything: your worth, your future, even your faith. The hurt inflicted by those closest to us often leaves scars that take time to heal. But the beautiful truth in Islam is that Allah does not let any hardship go to waste. Every trial you face is part of a divine process that prepares you for a rise that is not just physical or worldly, but spiritual and eternal. The chosen ones, the ones Allah selects to carry His message and bear His trust, are not those who live without struggle. Rather, they are the ones who persevere through hardship with patience and unwavering faith. The Quran and the Sunnah are filled with stories of prophets and righteous people who endured immense pain yet never lost hope. Their lives teach us that suffering is not the end, but a beginning, a refining fire that purifies the soul and strengthens character. Think about the story of Prophet Yusuf alayhi salam, betrayed by his own brothers, thrown into a well, and later imprisoned unjustly. Despite all this, he remained patient, trusting Allah's plan. His rise from the depths of despair to a position of immense power and influence was not just personal redemption. It was a clear sign of Allah's mercy and justice. His story shows us that those who hurt us will one day witness the mercy and success Allah bestows upon us when we remain steadfast. Similarly, Prophet Ayub alayhi salam was afflicted with severe trials, loss of family, wealth, and health. Yet his patience and prayer were unwavering. Allah's response was not only healing, but elevating him to a status that inspires millions. These stories serve as beacons of hope, reminding us that pain is often the prelude to greatness. Your own journey, no matter how painful, is part of this divine tapestry. The ones who have hurt you may not understand now, but their eyes will one day see the strength, dignity, and success that Allah grants you. And it will be clear that your rise was not by your own might, but by Allah's grace. But how do you prepare for this rise? It starts with the heart. Forgiveness is the first step, an act of liberation that frees you from the heavy chains of bitterness and resentment. Forgiving does not mean forgetting or accepting injustice. It means choosing peace for your soul. When you forgive, you remove the burden of anger and open space for healing and growth. Next, cultivate patience, sabr. Patience is not passive waiting, but active perseverance. It is trusting Allah's timing, even when the nights are long and the hardships relentless. The Quran reminds us, indeed, Allah is with the patient. Surah Al-Baqarah 2:153. Patience is a shield that protects your faith and nurtures your resilience. Maintain a strong connection with Allah through prayer, dhikr, remembrance, and sincere dua. Your direct communication with your Creator is your greatest source of strength and comfort. Make a dua not only for relief from hardship, but for a heart that remains firm, a spirit that remains hopeful, and a character that reflects the mercy and justice of Allah. Avoid seeking revenge or harboring hatred. While it's natural to feel hurt, letting revenge guide your actions can corrupt your soul and derail your rise. Instead, trust that Allah is the best of planners and that true justice comes from Him alone. Focus on self-improvement and sincere worship. Use your pain as motivation to become a better version of yourself, not for the applause of people, but for the pleasure of Allah. Let your rise be defined by humility, compassion, and steadfast faith. Remember, your rise is not just about success in this world. It's about earning Allah's pleasure and securing a place in the hereafter. The respect and admiration you receive from people are fleeting, but Allah's reward is eternal. To those who have wronged you, your success will be a reminder of Allah's justice, mercy, and power. But for you, it will be a testimony to your faith and resilience. So hold on to hope, chosen one. Your rise is closer than you think. Trust in Allah, be patient, forgive, and keep striving. Your story is far from over, and the best chapters are yet to come. May Allah raise you in front of those who hurt you, not for vengeance, but as a sign of His mercy and justice. May He strengthen your heart, heal your wounds, and bless your journey with patience and light. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear brothers and sisters, we've traveled together through the valleys of pain and the peaks of hope, reflecting on the journey of the chosen ones. Those who endure hurt, yet rise with strength that can only come from Allah. Before we conclude, I want to remind you that this isn't just a story or advice. It's a divine promise, a sacred truth that Allah's mercy and justice will prevail. You may have faced betrayal, slander, abandonment, or cruelty. You may have cried alone in the darkness, wondering if your patience will ever be rewarded. Let this moment be a turning point. Know that your rise is imminent, and those who caused your pain will bear witness, not out of spite, but as proof of Allah's perfect plan. But how do we live in the space between pain and rise? How do we prepare ourselves for the glory that awaits without losing hope or falling into despair? The answer lies in surrender. True surrender to Allah's will. It's not a surrender of weakness, but a surrender of trust. Trust that the one who created you knows what's best for you, even when you don't understand your path. Remember that your dua is your weapon and your shield. Make it a daily habit to ask Allah for patience, for strength, for forgiveness, and for a heart that finds peace in His decree. Do not underestimate the power of sincere dua. It changes destinies and softens hearts, including your own. Forgive those who wrong you, not because they deserve it, but because you deserve freedom. Forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. It clears the clutter of anger and bitterness that weighs down the soul, making space for peace and growth. Hold fast to your prayers and acts of worship. They are your lifeline, your connection to the divine. Even when your world feels chaotic, your prayers ground you in tranquility and purpose. Let your worship be a sanctuary where you recharge and find guidance. Avoid envy and resentment when you see others succeeding while you struggle. Remember, Allah's timing is perfect. Your rise is tailored uniquely for you. Don't compare your journey to anyone else's. Instead, focus on becoming the best version of yourself, knowing that Allah honors those who persevere with sincerity. To the ones who hurt you, may Allah guide them and open their hearts to the truth. But your focus must remain on your growth, your healing, and your rise. Let your dignity and success be your response. And now, as promised, I want to close with a heartfelt dua, a prayer that you can carry with you as a source of strength and hope. Ya Allah, O Most Merciful, raise me in front of those who have tried to break me, not so I may boast, but so they may witness your mercy and justice. Heal what has been shattered, strengthen my faith, and illuminate my path with your light. Grant me patience in hardship, gratitude in ease, and sincerity in all I do. Ya Rab, let my rise be a sign of your love and a beacon of hope for others. Forgive me, protect me, and keep me steadfast on the straight path. Ameen. If this dua touched your heart, please write Ameen in the comments and share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. Your one click could be the catalyst for someone else's rise, just as Allah's mercy continues to uplift us all. Thank you for staying with me through this reflection. Remember, your rise is not just coming, it's destined. Stay sincere, stay patient, and keep your heart connected to the one who sees all and rewards abundantly.